Well, Sia has been home just over a week now and we are very much settling into the new and ever-changing normal, so why not come along and see our daily routine? First things first, I need to make her feed to take up. She gets in a morning a scoop of chaff and her daily balancer. I also need to fill and take up the hill a hay net to soak for tonight, and then one to pop in tonight to soak overnight for tomorrow. Now for the fun part and the reason I don't go to the gym. Time to carry these up here. We're up the hill. This is where my hay gets soaked overnight. We don't have running water up here, so I do bucket it from the stream. The white buckets are where I get filled up to decant my water up to the ponies up there. That is them hay nets packed and ready for later. I'm going to get Sia fed and turned out with the others before I come back and sort out the hay for the day. That is breakfast served for Miss Sia Sue, and the others have all had good morning cuddles. I also check Sia's feet and digital pulses morning and night. We're still good, no heat and no digital pulse, so once she's finished that breakfast she will get her muzzle on and she'll have half an hour on the grass with the others while I crack on with poo pick in the pen, poo pick in the field and filling waters. That is Miss Sia Sue out and sorted for her half an hour of grazing. I'm just going to start the poo picking. It's started to chuck it down and this wasn't supposed to happen today, and I've not brought my coat up the top. The rain is back again. That is Sia's pen poo picked. 3 of the gang are grazing over there, and Mr. Gus wants to help me with the poo picking. Well, that is the poo picking done and the water's topped up. I'm now just sorting the hay. That is, can you see it? There it is. That is the hay for just now. I need to rinse that off. That's Sia's hay for tonight. I need to bucket the water onto it and pop it into soak. Once that one's rinsed off, I then need to take it all the way up there, double net it and pop it in for Sia. Tonight's hay is now in and soaking. I can't work out which way to point when I'm looking at the camera. It's over there, in and soaking. That's the hay for now that I need to take up there, and then that is the net that I brought up this morning that will get swapped with that one tonight. And that is Miss Sia Sue back in the pen with her hay and the rest of her breakfast for the rest of the day. She has been out on grass for half an hour and she will get another half an hour tonight. That whole routine from starting at the bottom of the hill this morning till now has taken me 50 minutes. And yes, it's hard work, but we do what we do for the love of our ponies. I am on a day off today, which means I can now get the gang ridden. But for now, that is the morning routine complete. And we will repeat the exact same pattern tonight. I've just popped Sia's rug back on. The weather forecast man was telling me lies. It was supposed to be a sunny day today, and it is anything but a sunny day. It is the afternoon, it's just coming up to 5:30, and I am back to do the whole routine again. So Sia has decided to take offence to the chaff that I've been feeding her and just doesn't want to eat it. She's just picking it up and throwing it about. So what I've done is I've given her 750 kilograms of dry hay to make up for not having the chaff. I've checked her feet, there's no heat. Checked her legs, no digital pulse. So she's just having a munch on that, and then she's got half an hour on grass with the gang. Hello! You're so funny. That is Miss Sia Sue out grazing with the gang. However, they are all just following me around the field. I've set the timer for half an hour, and in that time I want to get the hay done and get poo picked and get the waters topped up. Look at them all just following me. I don't know where they think we're going. That is 2 wheelbarrows of poo picked from the field. The amount this lot are pooing at the minute is absolutely ridiculous. I'm getting maybe 2 barrows morning and 2 barrows night, but I could probably get another one in the morning and one in the night. So tomorrow, when I've got more time, I'm going to absolutely blitz the field and get on top of it all. I've topped up the waters, so now just to get tonight's hay out, chuck it down there to let it rinse off and get tomorrow's hay into there and soaked, and then today's hay up to Sia. That's tomorrow's hay in and soaking, tonight's there, and I now just need to lug it up and get it double netted for Sia. It's so nice to see the ponies happy grazing, and then Mr. Gus Gus who just wants cuddles. And that is all the jobs done and Miss Sia Sue back in the pen. I've managed to be a little bit quicker tonight. I have taken 42 minutes, which is 8 minutes quicker than this morning, but we are all done for another day. I now just need to go around and say goodnight to all the ponies, and then I am getting myself home to relax for the evening. So that is the current routine and how things are working morning and night. I'm still very much hoping that over the next few weeks and months we can start getting Sia out more. We've got blood tests next week, so hopefully we'll get some results there, and hopefully at some point she'll be back to being out at least 12 hours of the day with the gang. But it's still very, very much a work in progress. I'm very much guided, Angus, it's empty. I'm very much guided by the vet and by Sia, to be honest, keeping a very, very, very close eye on her to make sure she's doing well. Hope you enjoyed seeing the new routine now that Sia has been settled in home for a week. Look at him. There's absolutely nothing left in the bucket, but he still needs it. Yes, I hope you've enjoyed seeing the routine, having Sia back home and settled into life, sometimes in the pen and sometimes out in the field. You're saying bye, Angus. Thanks for watching. Bye.